Hey y'all, I got a song for you. It's coming up. I'm not sure if it's the first one or not. But welcome. Today we are going to tackle a little work in the garden. When I say a little, I really have a lot of work to do, y'all, in the garden. But I've been delaying for some reason. I don't know what it is, because I love being out here in the garden. But I guess I have so many things to do in the garden that it feels a little bit overwhelming to get to everything. So let me first start by showing you a glimpse of the garden, then I'll tell you what I have to do. All right, so here is the remnants ending of the winter garden. Now this winter garden was a bit tough this winter. The reason why a lot of the vegetation didn't grow fabulously was because we had two snows of that. I didn't get much of any harvest. I got a little bit of broccoli, a little lettuce. Some Brussels sprouts did grow, and you're going to see those a little bit later. I pulled them up so that I can put them in the secret garden, which I'm creating this year. A secret garden in that little nook and cranny area right there. And this is the food forest. Now, all of this has been newly planted. This includes strawberries, cantaloupe, watermelon, and we have some cucumbers and some tomatoes, going from that area all the way to this area as well. So we didn't want to plant anything too rough in these areas because we also have our solar system in this area. But we wanted to plant some items that were closer to the home that we generally get, on a daily basis, and you don't have to walk all the way into the garden to retrieve those. So that's the benefit of this area called the forest. So this is the food forest, and this is just a little area right here. And then we have the main garden, which is this area right underneath the solar panels. That's the main garden, and that's the area I'm going to be tackling today. And then last but not least, we're adding a secret garden area right on the side of the shed where those two chairs are. We discovered that there was some cement hidden underneath some grown-up grass for like the last decade. I had no idea there was a paved area back there. We discovered that, and I want to use that as a secret garden area. So we're getting started. First thing first, y'all. Taking a drink, okay? That's the first thing. And then I'm delaying, but I need to tackle the work. What's going on, y'all? What's going on? Welcome. Generally, this channel, guys, we talk about home ownership, building of income, contracting, repair. But I'm gonna show you guys something. So I started some seeds inside, but I still haven't planted it. Anyhow, I want to show you what I've started. So yeah, they're not doing so great, y'all. I'm struggling with them this year. No, that is last year's garden for the jalapenos. And THELEGACYRES, what's going on? I'm not sure what you're seeing. Hi. All right, y'all. So these are scallions. I'm not sure why it says on the side. Well, I recycling with the seeds this year. I sold these items from, and they said, from the winter garden with an attempt to plant them in the secret garden area before they dried out all the way, because these items will sprout if you put them in a cooler place. Speaking about sprouting, here's some side sprouts for able to save that by putting it in the secret garden, which is actually all in shade. This is Kate. Links here have been struggling, but I have a few of them that's doing really well, like this ginger plant. Look at this. I started this just from a store-bought piece of ginger, and again I recycle these containers, so that's why it says banana. And then here are some more seedlings. So I have definitely been trying. These are tomatoes. Now, because these tomatoes haven't done much, they're still in this stage, I went ahead and just purchased some more tomatoes. But for whatever reason this year, it just hasn't been working out for me. So I gotta buy some store-bought plants. I mean, hey, forgive me. All right, so this is how the garden is looking at the start. Again, if you guys are just tuning in, I'm about to do some garden work. I will not procrastinate another day, even though it is raining off and on today. By the way, my name is Takesha. I live in Georgia, so it's zone 8B as in Bravo. And this garden here is one of the main focuses of the backyard. Today, I'm deciding to go ahead and tackle it by doing a little gardening, and I'm so glad that you guys joined me. So, first thing first, shall we begin? Got a little music going on. Get us in the mood. I'm meaning to pick because they're about to be warmer. Today is 70 degrees and rainy with overcast, but just 2 days ago it reached 80 degrees outside. So because of that, if I leave these consumption. So first thing first, I gotta tackle it. Let me show you the collards, and then I'll give you a wide shot. All right, so these are my greens this year. I did something different by trying to kind of plant this little area without any fabric, and I had a lot of weeds grow in. But this area did pretty decently to say we got snow twice. However, you see that it is starting to bolt right here. So because of that, I am going to dig these up and eventually put these here in the secret garden. Now, the secret garden is something that I am just discovering this year. This piece of cement apparently comes from the homeowners. 1969. Can y'all see that? 1969. I was so amazed when I came down in this area and deciding to plant, because it gets a lot of shade, this area with just some, shallow root kind of vegetation. I tried to clear it with my shovel and then discovered, like, oh my goodness. And then I discovered this little walkway that they literally had made around it. So what I did was, and I'm gonna plant this secret garden vegetation all in this area. I pulled up the weeds and the vegetation that was here. I'm going to replant these. These are cold resistant, okay? And heat tolerant too. So this little area is going to be a buildup of my walkway, because this is going to be a secret garden. So all of this is going to be trellised in. Should I say trellis? It's going to be the rest of the garden. So this is going to be a secret garden. And it hasn't bolted just yet. We have I think that's kale. Then we have some kale here. Some more lettuce. Now this area is going to be replaced by some beans. So I'm going to have bean sprouts and maybe some squash and eggplants that are going to be planted in this area. And then I'm going to use this trellis to cover them. This is actually a solar light rope. So at nighttime, it's solar lights that looks like they're like rain dropping down. It's really, really pretty, and it's all ran off of that right there. So it's just a solar light. These are ferns. I got these ferns, and we took them over a decade ago out of her front yard. And rest in peace, grandmother. These have been transplanted to all of her. These are sunflowers. I started to grow these last year as well. And they took off pretty decently, maybe about 24 inches in growth. This year, I have another variety, and I'm hoping that it goes up to 12. So I'll keep you updated on that. I'm not sure if these are marigolds. I feel like, and that's a struggling lettuce all the way in the corner. Now all of these items have to be picked up and taken out of the garden. And there is a in-ground irrigation system that we built as well that runs to those greens also. So now that you had a tour of the garden and the secret garden and the food forest. Oh, I got strawberry. But we got a flower there. All right, so now that you've had that tour, it's time for me to start some working. You guys are supposed to be encouraging me to get started because you can tell I'm delaying. Okay. I'll get started. All right. Next thing, these are really kind of like our, but we're gonna do it today for as long as we can. Then we got some shades, just in case. Let's go. Got your little music to enjoy yourself. As I clear this garden, so first thing first, take things out of the garden, containers, so that I can replant them later. If it rains, because it is a rainy day in Georgia, and thank you for liking and sharing.
Make you fight, girl. Really don't matter. I'm on whatever tonight. Mr. Bartender, can you make it strong? I gotta do right, my baby's waiting at home. It's just me and a few good friends. It's hard to be about to do it. Y'all, here I go. I'm gonna pull me up some more. cups in there. If you want that Hennessy, put your cups in there. If you want that moonshine, put your cups in there. 'Cause we gon' party like we just don't care. I'm finna throw me up some more, baby. I'm finna throw me
All right, y'all. See, here's an example. Here is some lettuce. Unfortunately, doesn't look great on the edible side, but it still does have the roots. So what I'm thinking is clearing it up as far as the dead leaves are concerned, and then replanting it into the secret garden and seeing if it grows some beautiful leaves for the next season. So that's what I'm gonna do. Right now, I'll just put it here by you. Closer? Here, let's see if I can get you a closer look. Does that look better? There we go. That are absolutely 100% necessary. And those items are, and those go off into the secret garden where there is partly sun or shade, so that it won't the summer in this garden. Have to go. All of these weeds. I gotta take these gloves off because I like to feel the earth. Okay. Y'all, so we didn't. All of this is gonna have to be removed. I don't want to dig around them so much to shovel the fabric. So, so far, how's your Sunday going? I'm not procrastinating. Maybe a little bit. So just in case you tuned in, let me show you what I'm doing. Welcome, welcome. Welcome to Legacy Builders. We are working in the garden. Today, I am in charge of removing the weeds and all of the winter vegetation out of that main garden. And that's this area. That's the main garden. All of the has to be placed inside of those black containers in front of it, because if it's a fall or winter veggie, it's begin to remove it, put it into the black containers just so that I can save it for planting it in our secret garden. And then we got to plant the actual garden, which is this area. We've already planted the food forest, which is right here. With the irrigation system, we have planted strawberries, watermelon, cantaloupe. What am I missing? Tomato. Our food forest area has an irrigation system running throughout, and it's close to the house, which makes it really convenient because these are items that I normally eat and enjoy during the summertime, and I don't have to go all the way to the garden to actually enjoy it. So luckily those have been planted already, but I have been avoiding for some reason this year. Today is a rainy day in Georgia, but it stopped raining, but the soil is still nice and moist, so it's gonna help me in getting all of the weeds and things up. It's been pretty easy so far what I've been doing. They've been coming right up, so that's the good news. With it being a rainy day in Georgia, for some reason I just want to take a nap. Maybe I should nap in the garden. What do you guys think? My eyes watering. I think it's the pollen, just a little bit. But I love gardening. So I've been avoiding finishing these final steps to get everything established. But I got plenty of time because we're here in Georgia. I'm in Augusta, Georgia. We're in zone 8B as in Bravo. So right now the weather just changed as far as the bolting is concerned with those greens over in the counter, or in the corner rather. They just started the bolting process. And so I have time to get it together, but I'm just trying to get it together, y'all. How is your Sunday going? Hey. Welcome. So y'all, normally on the Legacy Builder, we just talk about the beauty of home ownership, i.e. grow your own thing and repair. And today is my off day. So we are trying to get some of these things off my list of just going ahead and planting the garden. So that's where we are today. All right, the sun is coming out and it looks beautiful. So the solar panels are charging, and I think I need to get on back out there.